Hey, welcome back. Hope everybody is having a great Saturday, and thank you so much for joining me talking all things Masters of the Universe. Today on the channel, guys, we're going to be doing a full unboxing of the cartoon collection version of WEBSTOR. But first, we'll do a very short little recap of the figure and the packaging, the beautiful artwork it comes with. Then we'll do a full unboxing, and of course, we will compare this version of WEBSTOR here to his vintage Origins version. Now, if you are new to my channel or first time watching, I hope you will subscribe afterwards. I hope everyone hits that like button, and thank you so much for doing that. It helps my channel out. Thank you so much. Hit that notification bell when you know I upload new videos, and please share this video who has a passion and a love for collecting all things Masters of the Universe. Without further ado, let's take a look at the cartoon collection version of WEBSTOR. So here we go. So you have the 80s Adventures logo here. You got the He-Man and the Masters of the Universe Filmation style title. WEBSTOR, the Evil Master of Escape, with the Filmation style grayscale in the background. Some beautiful sky. And there he is. There's old WEBSTOR right out of Filmation. I mean, absolutely amazing. There he is in the packaging. Got the cartoon collection logo. All right. Absolutely incredible. Alright, around the back. Right there. There he is right there. Stealing, I think it's called the Grimmiclin statue. I apologize for the name. Right there. It was from the episode The Cat and the Spider. And you got Katrina, which is, I do hope maybe this is a sneak peek or a little hint or Easter egg of maybe an upcoming cartoon collection figure to add to our collection. That'd be absolutely amazing. Also, there's Tila, of course. Does include a comic. The comic we'll do a very quick skim because it's the same exact comic we just saw with Evil Lyn. But we'll take a look at the comic as well. Of course, there's the cross sale. And I'm looking forward to getting Clawful and Spikor. Clawful, I mean, looks very interesting. Compared to the vintage, Clawful we've gotten, and even the new Eternia version of Clawful. So this is gonna be very, very interesting to take a look at Clawful. And Spikor right there, of course. Here's his action pose. All right. Now, also too, everyone, that if you are interested in getting Evil Lyn and WEBSTOR and even Reptilix, they are now in stock at BigBadToyStore.com, and I will leave a link of their website in the description below if you'd like to go visit that website. If you are interested in getting a cartoon collection WEBSTOR, Evil Lyn, and Reptilix, part of the Snakebin line, they are now available in stock at Big Bad Toy Store. Okay, this is where I got this version of WEBSTOR and Evil Lyn, and of course Reptilix. All right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and unbox old WEBSTOR here from the packaging right there. All right. Let's take a look at the little guide here, little figure guide here. It shows you all the removable parts from the figure. All the shaded in parts, of course, are the parts that can be removed safely without damaging the figure. There you go. Of course, once again, the same exact comic we just saw with Evil Lyn, The Shape of Vengeance. Some absolutely gorgeous art right there. And like I said, I do hope we get Katrina in the collection. All right, there you go. Beautiful artwork once again. Bright, colorful. Alright. Got Skeletor transforming into a moth maybe, or like a fly, or like a butterfly. Very, very cool. Alright, of course, there's the cross sell once again of the other figures in the cartoon collection. We just did a review on Evil Lyn. If you'd like to go check that out, please do. Alright. Let's get old WEBSTOR out of the packaging. And there he is. There's old WEBSTOR. Looks absolutely incredible. Alright. Back of him. All right. So give me 1 second, everybody. I'm going to go and remove him from the packaging. So give me 1 second. All right, everybody. Here he is out of the packaging. There he is. Nice close shot of him. All right. And there's one thing that's very interesting and very... I'll show you in a minute. Let's take a look at his item, his filmation style. The Grimmkin statue. Right there. Looks really cool. Right there. All right. So here he is once again. Here's Webster. Now the one thing about Webster here that you're gonna find, which I find very surprising, is his grappling hook. As you notice, there is no from the vintage one. You can see the vintage one has that cord in the back for allow you to move the grappling hook up and down for him to scale up the walls. Okay. Also, another thing you just notice is that, well, maybe, hang on. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. I see now. Okay. So as you can, real fast. So as you can see in the back of the vintage version of Webster, the backpack is a lot bigger than the cartoon collection version. And I just noticed there's a knob that when you turn it, okay, the grappling hook, okay, does, okay, and then it goes up and down, okay. I don't know how I feel about that, but when you twist it, okay, the grappling hook will go back into the backpack, okay. Something very interesting, okay. But when I pull it, you got to be very careful. Don't pull too hard because it might break. That's my only concern about this, okay. So you do pull up, okay, so it does, okay. Once again, there's a little knob right there, and when you twist the knob, the grappling hook will, go into the backpack, okay? Okay. Interesting, okay. Now, no gun. Let me get a filmation style, or I mean, sorry, the vintage version of Webster right here on the turntable here. Put them right here. Okay. So you can see, first off, okay, let's try to get these both on the turntable here if I can. Oops. The one thing you've noticed, okay, of course, the cartoon collection version does have like pupils or eyeballs, okay, and with vintage one does not, okay. Less teeth, as you can see, with the filmation version of Webster compared to his vintage origins version of right there. Also, like I said, there's no gun included. Okay, he didn't have a gun in the filmation cartoon. But I did notice one thing is the fact that the grappling hook and his belt, even his chest plate, is the same orange as the gun of the vintage Webster figure. Okay. All right. Let me see side to side right here. All right, you can see, for the most part, this version of Webster is a little bit like a half an inch taller than his counterpart. Even his feet is slightly different. He's got the 3-prong feet right here on the cartoon collection version of Webster. All right, oops, didn't mean to do that. My apologies. And great, let me get it kind of guy in the front right here. You can see the different style of his boots or his feet right there. All right. Similar to like bumps on the like I call like a mohawk. Okay, I guess. Ears look about the same as well. Same shade of blue. As you notice, the vest or the armor on the cartoon collection is slightly thinner and smaller than his counterpart from the vintage Origins line. Even the belt itself has a nice shiny, like glossy paint job on the cartoon collection version compared to his vintage or his counterpart. All right. Don't make it straight. Okay. Look at the back of him. Well, one thing I do like, though, is the fact that there's no string. There's no... hang on, looks like my version is like kind of, there you go. There's no string hanging down from the cartoon, which I do like. I do like that. Okay, compared to his standard version of in the Origins line. So that's one thing. It's a nice touch. So you can see that the rope is still like hanging down once you pull the vintage version, from the grappling hook. There's a lot of string here. So I do like the fact that this is nice and clean, and you can even see the difference in the grappling hook. Let me see if I can get that back into the place right here. Of course, back in the day, I believe you had to like wind this up, and at least I do that when I was younger. I used to wind up, the string here from the vintage version around the backpack, to not have all the string hanging down from him, and vice versa. But even the grappling hook itself is quite different with the cartoon collection and the vintage line. You can see this one has more of a point to it. I feel like it's much smaller too from the vintage WEBSTOR figure. And I'm apologizing because the rope is being a little bit difficult right now with the vintage version of WEBSTOR. So I do like this. And now thinking about it, I do like the fact that it's nice and clean. Everything's inside the backpack right here, which is nice. The only thing I have concerns about is if you pull too hard, I feel like the rope itself inside the cartoon collection version of WEBSTOR here might break off. So just be careful when you're having some fun and displaying your WEBSTOR here. How you wish to display him in your display. That I feel like it's knotting up, so I got to be extremely careful. Like you can see, it's like I'm struggling because I'm afraid if I pull too hard, it's going to snap the rope. So be very careful. But I do like the fact. Once again, it's very clean. You can wind it up, and there's no mess. There's no extra line in the back of it. A back or underneath the backpack, which we see in the vintage style version of WEBSTOR here. So that's a plus for me. I like that. I do like that. All right. Let's see if I can get we can take a nice closer shot of you can see the difference. Like this one has more of hooks around. This one's nice and clean. I feel like it's smaller to me. What do you think, everybody? There's a nice point right there. You can even use this as a weapon too, to shoot at somebody and stab them. So hands down, this is a great figure, an amazing figure. Both figures are great, in their own way. And of course, if you want to give, the cartoon collection version of WEBSTOR a gun, if you want to do that. So there you go. There's the, oops. So I can get these on the turntable here. There we go. Give them a little spin here. I hope it stays. But there you go, guys. There's a look at the cartoon collection version of WEBSTOR right next to his vintage Origins version. Now, unfortunately, there was no Super 7 version of WEBSTOR back in the day. So I can't do a comparison, I don't think. I could not find anything in the Dark Horse Comics book, the encyclopedia that I go to. So unfortunately, there was no Super 7 version of WEBSTOR to compare to. So, but this is I believe this is the first time ever as collectors we're getting a Filmation style version of WEBSTOR, and I gotta say it's an amazing figure. All right. So let me know in the comments below. What is your thoughts and feelings of WEBSTOR. And I'm going to get him out the vintage style. So if I can put him in the center here. There you go. What a great figure. A great figure. I do like the fact that, once again, the grappling hook is perfect. It's small, compact. There's no strings hanging down from underneath it. The only thing I have one little issue about is the fact that you got to be extremely careful pulling the grappling hook out of the backpack, at least for me, because I'm feeling like it's knotting up, like it's struggling to come out of the backpack. So just be very careful when you get this version of WEBSTOR in your collection. And once again, if you are interested, check out BigBadToyStore.com because they have him, Evil Lyn, and Reptilix, which we'll be doing a review on tomorrow, okay, and an unboxing as well. So check out Big Bad Toy Store if you are interested in getting these amazing figures for your collection. All right? All All right, guys, I'd like to take the time now, of course, to thank my subscribers. Oh, one more thing, guys. Just go ahead and, like, fully articulated, you know, like you've seen with all the Origins figures. Moves around. I'm sure the arm can pop off like that. And same with as any Origins figures so far. I'm sure the waist can be popped off too. Boom, like that. All right. All right, backpack. All right, head moves around. Head can pop off. Like you see with, you know, if you want to put the vintage style version of WEBSTOR on, you know, the head sculpt on the body of the cartoon collection version, you can do that. You know, if you do prefer this face sculpt over his cartoon or filmation style head right there, and vice versa, if you prefer the head sculpt of the cartoon collection version on the more vintage style WEBSTOR figure, you can do that and there's no problem. If you prefer this feet or the whole body, you can mix and match. You can create some really great figures, you know, of WEBSTOR. All right. So very cool. Very cool. Hands down, one of the coolest figures out there in the collection. All right. All right. There we go. All right, now, guys. All right, I'd like to take the time now to, of course, thank my subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. Please hit that notification bell when you know I upload new videos. All right, and of course, tomorrow we'll be doing a full unboxing of the Reptilix figure. All right, unless, and of course, my Night Stalker figure has not shown up yet. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow. If that's the case, if Night Stalker does show up tomorrow on Sunday, we will definitely do a full unboxing of Night Stalker and compare him to the Stridor figure, the packaging, the artwork, everything. All right, so stay tuned. It'll be a lot of fun. If that does not happen, of course, we'll be doing a full unboxing of Reptilix from the Snake Men line. So I hope you guys have a great Saturday, and I'll see you guys on Sunday. Take care, and have a good one, guys.